Say hi.
Hi, banana. That's how I eat.
Okay, today we're going to be showing you how to make some crispy skinned salmon, balsamic carrots, some sherry sauce, and some creamy lemon rice.
My turn. I'm a daddy with a big I eat.
Okay, you ready to cook? Okay.
Hey, my turn.
All right, first we are going to get the asparagus prepped. You're going to pour some olive oil in your bowl. Everly, pour the olive oil. Come on.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. That's good. All right, and some balsamic vinegar. All right. Some salt.
Soap. My turn. My turn.
And some pepper.
Pepper.
And then you're just going to toss your asparagus
Hey, my turn.
in this mixture.
Okay. All right, the piece. Oh, stir, honestly. I'll show you where you brought it together.
All right, we got our salmon fillet. We're just going to salt the meat side. And then pepper. All right, now we are going to flip our salmon. And we are going to cut little slits through the skin. This will help it crisp up real nice while it's cooking.
Okay, go. Go.
So you're going to want to, curl up the fish a little bit to make it easier to cut your slits. Like that.
Okay.
Okay, now we are going to salt and pepper this side as well.
Salt and pepper. Now salt and pepper.
Okay. And this is optional, but you can take some sage or basil leaves and stuff them in these slits.
Here, my turn. My turn.
You want to try it, really? This will give it a nice aroma. All right, for the rice, we are going to take 3 tablespoons of butter and melt that. All right, now we're going to add 2/3 cup of rice and around 2 cups of chicken broth. And we're going to bring that to a point. Now we are going to add some garlic powder. That's good, really. And some onion powder.
Open powder.
All right, now we are going to add some dill weed. You can use fresh. I just didn't have any on hand. All right, now that my rice is boiling, I'm going to cover it and turn the heat down to a simmer. And then we're going to stir it every couple of minutes until the rice is tender. If all the liquid dries up before your rice is tender, just add some more chicken broth. All right, now my rice is tender. I had to strain some of the liquid out. You can do that. Or I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice. And now I'm going to add a little bit of heavy cream. Jace, turn on the light. You're just going to stir that around and let the rice absorb the liquid. All right, now we're going to add some salt and pepper. Just add as much as you like. All right, now I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of grated Parmesan in there. You want to use grated because it'll melt much easier in the rice. Just put however much you like. Just keep tasting it as you go and adjust your seasonings. All right, this is how it should look. All the liquid is dried up and the rice is creamy. You're going to want to taste it to make sure everything tastes right. That's great. All right, now in my cast iron skillet, I'm going to saute the asparagus. This is bacon grease in here that I have from this morning, but you can use oil or butter, whatever you'd like. And we are going to saute them until they are tender, but, still, I don't know, like crunchy. Not crunchy, but you know what I mean. Or you don't want soggy asparagus. All right, my asparagus is done. It's been about, I don't know, like 4 minutes. It doesn't take long. It's still crunchy, but it's not bitter anymore. So I'm just going to take that off. And then we are going to slide our salmon on here. All right, now we are going to put our salmon on here. I got it on like medium to medium high heat. We're going to put skin down first. And we're just going to let that cook until you can see like on the side of the fish as it's cooking, like you can see like the cookness, you know, travel up on the side. Once it gets to 3/4 the way up, we're going to flip the salmon. All right, we are about 75% up, so now I'm going to flip my fish. Perfect. All right, now you're gonna want to cook the back end of the fish on the thick side. So you're just gonna want to push it up against the pan and get that oil over there like this to cook the butt of that fish. Alright, I went ahead and covered mine to help speed up the cooking process. You're going to cook it until it's 145 internally. You don't want to eat salmon that's under 145. Alright, now I'm going to take some butter and spoon it all over the salmon. It'll give it that, you know, nutty taste. All right, for the sherry sauce, you're gonna melt 2 tablespoons of butter, and then we're gonna add, this is about a teaspoon of flour, and we're gonna stir that around to make a roux. All right, now we're gonna deglaze the pan. This is sherry wine. You can find it in the vinegar section at Walmart. I say about like, I don't know, 1/4 cup. And we are going to let that boil and reduce by half. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. I'm gonna let that boil. All right, now we got a good boil going. I'm gonna pour in a little bit of cream. And let that boil and reduce down and thicken. Now I'm gonna add some garlic powder and onion powder. All right, now I'm gonna add some salt to taste and pepper to taste. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce just to give it a little bit of color. All right, now I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon juice. All right, my sauce is now thick. You want it to coat a back of a spoon like that. You're also gonna wanna taste it to make sure that it tastes good and you don't need to add more seasonings. That's really good, y'all. It's gonna go real good on that salmon. All right, y'all, everything is done. Now I'm gonna show y'all how to plate it. All right, I got my rice in this little tool. You can use like a little bowl to shape your rice. So I'm just gonna place my asparagus on the plate. And I'm gonna take this rice out of its container. All right, and I cut my salmon in half because it's gonna feed 2 people. And there y'all go. And then you just want to add your sauce however much you like, wherever you like. So